everyone, welcome to the session on Genius Talk. In this video, I'll be covering a mixture and alligation fourth part. So let's start the session. Two mixture equal in quantity contain wine, water, and alcohol in the ratio 6:5:3. Okay, but we have two mixtures. First is having 6:5:3, and this is wine, this is water, and this is alcohol. The second mixture has 3:5:6. Right. Now, from the first mixture, from this mixture, and they should be first equal in quantity. Okay. So what is the quantity? 6 plus 5, 11 plus 3, 14. So 14 liters total. And what is the quantity this side? It is also 14 liters. That means equal quantity we have verified. Afterwards, from first mixture, 20% of wine. From first mixture, 20% of wine. That means from the first one, we have to find out 20%. Okay. And second, 25% of water. Then third, 40% of alcohol is taken out. So from the first mixture, this is the percentage which is coming out. From the second mixture, same percentage of constituents are taken out. So from the second also, this wine has to be 20% out, and this water has to be 25% out, and alcohol has to be 40% out, right? And the same is happening for both first as well as second. Now, whatever is the remaining part, that is added. That is added. So find the new ratio of that remaining part of wine, water, and alcohol. So let's start. The first thing in this question is that we have to take this 20% out, 25% out of water, and 40% of alcohol. So first, we have checked the total is 14 liters. Fine. Now, wine is 6. And we know when we draw the mixture out, the remaining ratio will always be in the same ratio. Like we have discussed that if there is some vessel where 6:2:1 is the ratio. After drawing the mixture, suppose I draw 20 liter of mixture. After that also the ratio of all the three constituents will be remaining the same. So the concept is whenever the mixture is taken out, the remaining constituents ratio will be same, and whatever is drawn out also, that has to be going in the same ratio also outside. Okay. So the concept is if you are taking mixture out, the ratio of the remaining will be same, as well as whichever has gone out, that also will be same. So first, what is it total? It is 9. Let's write 9 here. This is totally 10 as the quantity is same. So, and this is 9. Now from 9, if you take 20% out, from 10, if you take 25% out, if from 9, if you take 40% out, what will be left? 9, 20% is out. That means 80% of 9 is left. From 10, 25% is gone. So can I say 75% of 10 will be left? And from 9, 40% is out. So can I say 60% is left? So this is my ratio. So 9 into 8, 72. Right. And it is percentage. So 7.2. 10 into 75, that is 7.5. 9 into 6 is 5.4. So if I take the decimal away, what is my ratio? It is 72, 75, and 54. Now they all cancel by 3. So 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are 12, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15, and 3 1s are 3, 3 8s are 24. That means this is my final ratio, which is the answer of this question. Let's move on. The next question, same type. Two mixtures again equal in quantity, and they have respective ratio of wine, water, and ratio in this. Then from the mixture, this much is out, and from the second mixture also, same percentage is taken out. Now the remaining mixture is added together. What is the ratio of the wine, water, and the third constituent, alcohol? So let's write it again. We have to write it firstly. The ratio is same or not. So 7:5:4. Then 4:7:5. what is the total here? 12 plus 4, 16 liters. And this also is 16 liters. That means quantity wise, the data is verified that now this is wine, this is water, this is alcohol. Now, from the first mixture, 30% of wine, and the same is happening for both. That means total is 11, total is 12, total is 9, right? From this 30% of wine, that means what I'm left with? Now I'm left with 70% of wine. From 12, 40% of water. That means I'm left with, because I have to find the remaining one. That's why I'm just focusing on the remaining one now. 70% alcohol is gone. That means 30% is left. Just find the value 11 into 7, 7.7 as percentage is also there. It will be 7 by 10. That's why 7.7, 12 into 6, that is 7.2, and 9 into 3, 2.7. So if you take this decimal away, divide my answer, which is 77, 72, and 27. As we can see, it is not cancelled by 3 or any other number. So this is my final ratio. Let's move on to the next two mixtures, again equal in quantity. Wine, water, alcohol. The ratio is 11, 13, 17, and this. Again, this much of wine, water, and the second also, same percentage is taken out. The remaining mixture is added together. So we have to find the remaining answer. So let's write it again. For the first mixture, it is 11 is to 13 is to 17. Second mixture, 5 is to 8 is to 28, right? And now, what is the total? Total is 16, total is 21, total is 45. From the first, 12.5% is taken out. So it is taking out percentage, whether you know this or not. So, 12.5 is basically half of 25%. What is 25%? 1 by 4. So 12.5 has to be 1 by 8. So if 1 by 8, that means one portion out of 8 is gone. What is left with? It is 7 by 8 is left. So I have to multiply 16 into 7 by 8. 57.12%. What is 57.12%? So you see, this is the value of, if you see 14.28% or 2 by 7%, this is 1 by 7. So if I multiply this by 2, it becomes 28, 4 by 7. So this becomes 2 by 7. If I multiply this by 3, this becomes 42, and 2 3s are, I'm multiplying this by 3. So this is 6 by 7. And this is the value of 3 by 7. And this is, if I multiply this by 4, it becomes 56. And 2 4s are 8. Now 8 by 7 is not improper. So I write 56 plus 7 by 7 plus 1 by 7. So that's why if I'm writing it 1 by 7, so the remaining portion will be 1 by 1. That is 57, 1 by 7%. And this is called 4 by 7. And further we write. So this in decimals, we can write like this. See, this we write like 28.56. So here it is 14.28, double of 14. It is 28, double 56%. And we write it as 42 and double of 42, that is 84. Then we write 56 and double. So if I write 56, it will be 56.112. So here after decimal, 3 digits are not allowed. That's why this goes here and it becomes 57.12%. Which is the value of 57 1 by 7, and which is actually, we can say it is 4 by 7. So basically 57.12% is the value of 4 by 7. So I am taking 4 quantity out from 7. That means I am left with 3 by 7. I hope this concept is clear. Now 55.55 means table of 11. So it should be 9 here because it's table of 11. If table of 11, 9 comes in the denominator and it is a fifth multiple of 11. So it has to be 5 here. This is the way we remember, like what is 11.11? 11.11 is 1 by 9. Then 22.22 is 2 by 9 and so on. 33.33, 3 by 9. 44.44. that is 4 by 9. So that's why 55.55 has to be 5 by 9. So if I'm taking 5 by 9 out, that means I'm left with 4 by 9. These values you must be very clear while using, because these are typical percentage values. Now we'll try to find out the remaining portion, what is left. So let's see. We see this becomes 16 into 7 by 8. Second is 21 into 3 by 7. And the third is 45 into 4 by 9. This is I'm writing for the remaining one, right? Because remaining constituents are added, right? So this becomes 8 2s are 16. It is 14. Then 7 3s are 21. 3 3s are 9. And 9 5s are 45. 5 4s are 20. The 14 is to 9 is to 20 has to be my definite answer, right? All right. So next question. Two vessels A and B contain a mixture of spirit and water. A mixture of 3 parts from A and 2 parts from B is found to contain 29% of spirit, and a mixture of 1 part of A and 9 part of B found to contain 34% of spirit. Find the percentage of spirit in A and B. Okay. So there are 2 vessels. Let's start. The first vessel has spirit and water. This has spirit and water. And this is vessel number A. Another vessel is also there, vessel number B. It has spirit and water. So what is happening? From the first one, a mixture of 3 parts from A. Mixture of 3 parts from A. So this is the total. From here, I'm drawing 3 parts. And a mixture of 1 and 2 parts from B. So from the first, it is 2 parts from B. So 3 from the first and 2 from the second, first time. So I can write 3 from the first, 2 from the second, and the overall contains 29% of spirit. So that means overall it's talking about spirit. So now I'll discuss what is alligation. Alligation is a process. It's a process it's a method basically. So what we do in that, like first quantity, second quantity, then overall quantity, then the ratio of their quantity, right? It may be price. Yes, it should be price. This is overall price. We can say combined average. And this is the ratio in which they are combined. This is basically combined average concept, right? So here the first ratio is 3. Second is 2. Overall is 29. This we need to figure out on our own, that what should be the value of this. Now, in the second instance, it is saying that we have to draw how much? Let's see. 1 part from A. From this second one, 1 part from A mixture and 9 parts from B. So I can write 1 part from A, 9 parts from B, and overall contains 34% of spirit. That is 34%. And now we have to find out the percentage of spirit in A and B. So in both the cases, it will be same. Let's apply alligation method to find out the answer. So what is this average? This is basically the average of the two. Hai na? This is 29. That means first, if we are taking spirit out, the first thing we have to make sure that their quantities should be same. So here it is 5 and here it is 10. So let's make it 10 because it is 5. So this will not solve our purpose. So it is multiplied by 2. It becomes 10. This is also multiplied by 2. This is also multiplied by 2. This becomes 6. This becomes 4. Now, something is becoming 6 and this is becoming 4. Now, the concept is, if this is the average, that means this must be more than some value and this must be less than some value. So this must be more than this one and this must be less than this one. The point is, if I'm saying that 35 rupees is the overall, this must be say 29, this must be 42. So you can see 35 is more than 29 and less than 42. So the ratio is 42 minus 35, 7, and this is 6. So this is the ratio. So actually what is happening in the question, this is disappearing This ratio is given. That means automatically 35 minus 6, right? This has to be here. And 35 plus 7, this has to be here. So this is what I'm doing. So this is 4 now. So 29 and this is 4. So 29 is, more. So this must be 25, right? So we can see 29 minus 4 is 25. So we can see 29 is more than 25. Now this is 6. So it should be 35. So 35 minus 29 is 6. Similarly, here also 10. So this 34 should be greater than something by 9. So that something should be 25. And this should be less than by 1. So that should be 35. So percentage of spirit in A and B. So this is A and this overall is B. So what is my percentage? 25 is to 35. So 25% and 35% is my answer. I hope it is clear, right? So next, let's see one more type, similar type of this. First again, 2 vessels, A and B. So this is vessel A, mixture of spirit and water. And 1 part, mixture of 5 parts of A. So from here, I'm drawing 5 parts. Second vessel, vessel number B, is found to contain 37% of spirit. Okay, whatever I've drawn. So from second vessel, I'm drawing 2 parts. And the overall is containing 37% of spirit. So this is 37% of spirit. Now, similarly, if I take 9 parts from this second one, if I take 9 parts from this and from B, this second vessel, I take 5 parts, the overall has to be 38% of spirit. So this is the percentage of spirit in A and B we need to find. Okay. Now let's combine 5 parts from A and 2 parts from B. Overall is 37%. So this is 37 and this is 5. So this is a mixture of 9 part of A and 5 part of B. And the overall is 38%. So let's write 38%. This we need to find. So let's see. This is how much. Now first make the quantity same. It is 7. And it is 14. So let's make it same. Let's multiply this by 2. This also multiply by 2. This also multiply by 2. This becomes 10. This becomes 4. Now, if this becomes 10 and 4, we can apply this value is less than something by 10. Yeah. And this value is more than something by 4. So this has to be what? This has to be 33. And this has to be 27. Is this clear? We can say 37 is more than 4 by 33 and it is 10 less than by 37, that is 27. So here also, let's verify. This has to be 38 minus 5. This has to be 33 and 38 minus 9. This has to be percentage, that is 33% and 27%. So this is going to be my final answer of the question. All right. Okay, so let's start formally alligation process now. We have done with the mixtures, all types. And there are some types left, which we'll be covering in the miscellaneous sessions in the coming lectures. But most part have been covered. Now let's start with the alligation. So in what ratio should wheat of price? Now from here you will understand alligation. So alligation is a method actually, which we apply to find out the answer of overall. So it is basically like this. In what ratio should wheat of price 20 rupee per kg? Please make sure if I'm writing here price, it should be per kg price. Here also the price is there and it is per kg. So first thing you will write and note that the price must be per quantity. Price by quantity. Price by quantity. So this quantity, when I combine these two quantity, this is the overall quantity, and this ratio I write here. This is basically combined average. This basically combined average. So I'll solve this question theoretically for you by combined average also, and then you will understand this concept that this is not something different. It is basically the combined average. So in what ratio wheat of price 20 rupee per kg? This is first category of wheat, which is I'm taking 20 rupee per kg is given, fine. The price should be per kg or per unit quantity. First thing. Mixed. Now I'm mixing this price. One type of price I've got, second type of price I've got, I'm mixing it. After mixing it, I'm getting some different overall price. So what is that? 30 rupee per kg. And overall is 24 rupee per kg. So what I need to do is, as we have done in the last question as well, that is more than by 20 and less than by 30. So this is 30 minus 24. The overall difference has to be 6. And 24 minus 20 has to be 4. And this is basically 3:2. So this is the ratio of the quantity in which they are mixed. Now I'll tell what is this actually, what is happening. So the thing which is happening is combined average. So in combined average, what I do, this is first quantity, 20, I multiply this by this, N1 A1. If you remember, N1 A1 plus N2 A2 by N1 plus N2. So what is this? This is combined average. How? And what is this actually? This is like, if there is average A1 for first class, there is average A2 for overall class. This is my combined average. And this is the ratio in which the students are sitting. Suppose there are two classes. This is one class. This is another class. And you are combining them both. Okay. So what is happening? Suppose N1 number of people are there 20. Their combined average is 30. In the second class, the number of people are say 30. Their overall average is say 40. Now, if I combine both the classes and I ask you what is the combined average, in that case, you will say combined total number of people are 20 plus 30 and 1 plus N2. So that is 50. So total is this. So combined average, what is average? Basically, average is basically sum of things by number of things. So sum of things will be sum of the total of first group, S1, and sum of the total of second group, that is S2, by N1 plus N2. So S1 will be how much? S1, sum is equals to average into number. So I write N1 A1. That's why N1 A1 I write. Then you just apply the method here. And second, N2 A2. So this is N2 A2. This is the value of S2. Number into average. And overall is N1 plus N2. So this is basically combined average. So what is happening? Now relate it. This value is nothing but the combined average. This is your A1. This is your A2. And this is your N1. And this is your N2. Basically, this is your N1, N2. But after cancelling it, we are getting this. Are you getting the point? This is called alligation. Alligation means basically combined average formula in a different format. 1, 2, and overall, and then we write the ratio of that. So now applying this formula, if you suppose you don't know the method, alligation method, don't know, and still you want to find the answer without alligation, how will you approach? You will say, okay, I know the formula of combined average. So what is N1 A1? So first it should be 20, and this is 6. 20 into 6, N1 A1, 30 into 4, and overall is N1 plus N2, to 6 plus 4. So this is 120. This is 120. And this is 10. So 240 by 10, my answer is 24. And here also I'm getting 24. So basically, if my data is complicated, like instead of 20, if I write 2999, and instead of 30, I write 4786 or 4785, and this data is given in terms of some typical numbers, say 89, this is 97, then by applying this N1 A1 method, it will be taking a lot of time. You see, N1 into, if you multiply this 2999 by 89, it will be taking long time. 4785 multiplied by 97 taking long time. Just to avoid this all multiplication, we have applied alligation method. Right. So I hope the concept is clear. So what we do in alligation method, we remember that, okay, this is one way which we have to follow for every question. So first, the price of the first quantity. Second, per kg quantity. Second, and overall is 24. If the ratio is asked, just subtract whichever is the bigger one. So 30 minus 24, 6. And 24 minus 20 is 4. And further, it is 3:2. So my question is becoming very simple. And it is quite very easy. Less time taking, more questions. In what ratio? Ratio is asked. Wheat of price 15 per kg mixed with 23 per kg. Now, if you solve this last question by the previous method, because ratio was asked, so it should be like this. 20, you will say, okay, N1, and 30, N2, right? Overall, N1 plus N2. This is even more tougher. Overall is 24. So this will be 24. This is going that side, N1 plus N2. If you do not know alligation method, then you could have solved this question like this. And it is really time consuming, you can see. So 20N1 plus 30N2. So 30N2 plus 20N1. So 24N1 plus 24N2. 30N2 plus 20N1. So this is becoming, you see, this is going that side. This becoming 4N1. This is going this side. It becoming 6N2. Actually, N1 by N2 is 6 by 4 and this is 3 by 2. So this is the actual way in which by using that N1, A1 plus N2, A2, I could have solved this question. But because I know the alligation method, my things are becoming very easy. Now what I'm doing is I'm just applying this method. Okay, first is 20 per kg, then 30 per kg. Overall is 24. Difference is 6, difference is 4. So you see how quickly I'm getting my answer. This is 3:2. So this is the benefit of alligation method. It will help you to solve the question in very less time, right? So let's do some more question based on alligation. 7th question. In what ratio? 15 per kg. So as soon as you see this 15 per kg, fine, write it here. Mix with 23 per kg, write it here. And 20 per kg. So this is how much? This is 3 and this is 5. So this is my answer. In seconds, I can answer this. Right. Next question. A man purchases 2 pens at 150. On one, he sells at 12% profit. Another at 7% profit. On the whole, he gets a profit of 11%. Find the cost price of pen, which he sold at 12% profit. Now, what is profit percent? Profit percent is profit upon cost price. So if you apply alligation on profit percent, cost price will be in the denominator. So ratio will be taken for cost price. Why I'm applying alligation? Because there is one word given, that is on the whole. Overall profit is given. So let's try to apply this. First, it is first case, 12% profit. Second case, it's 7% profit. And you see this 11% is coming in between both. So I can apply alligation. So what is this 11 minus 7? It is 4. And this is 12 minus 11. That is 1. Okay. So that means this is the ratio of the cost price. That means first pen was purchased at 4 rupees. Second pen was purchased at 5 rupees. So total both pens are purchased for 5 rupees. Can I say? It's because second pen was purchased for 1 rupee. First pen purchased for 4 rupees. So total 5 rupees I spent on purchasing. But actually in question it is saying it is 150. So 5 is actually equal to 150 rupee. The 1 unit will be 5 3s are 15. The it is 1 unit is equal to 30 rupees. Now it is asking you find the cost price of pens which is sold at 12%. That means he is asking with a value of 4. So if 1 is 30 rupees, what is 4 units? 4 units will be 4 into 30 rupees. That is 120 rupees. So the cost price will be 120 rupees. So remember, whenever you're applying alligation, the ratio will be in the denominator, right? Suppose you apply alligation on speed. So speed equal to distance upon time. Then time will be in ratio, right? So let's solve one more. Okay, next question. A man has purchased 60 pens. Now see, it is saying 60 pens. That means this time number of pens is given. Number of pens. He sells some of these at a profit of 12. Another at 8% loss. On the whole, he gets profit of 11. How many pens were sold at 12% profit? Now, it is not cost price given. It is number of pens given. And profit percentage, this is profit by cost price. But cost price is not given. What is given? Number of pens. So here, cost price is not given, so we can't take it. So we have to take number of pens only, because it is asking you how many pens. So let's apply alligation. So first 12% profit. So for profit, I will use plus sign, 12% profit. The rest at 8% loss. So this is 8% is minus 8. Overall, he gets a profit of 11, right? If you are confused here, don't use plus sign, minus sign. You can use like this. Suppose I have 100 rupees cost price. So profit of 12% means 112. And 8% loss means 92. 100 minus 8. Overall is 111. Now this will make the things easy. So you can write like this also. This is less, this is more. So this is 1. And what is the difference here? 111. 8 plus 11. It is 90. Yeah. That means the ratio of, now this is not the cost price, it's the ratio of number of pens. So remember, every time if it is cost price is not given, then something else would be given. So we have to take that something else. In this case, it was number of pens. So 19:1. So first I purchased 90 pens and then I purchased 1 pen. So what is overall I purchased? 20 pens. But actually, as per question, I have purchased how many? I have purchased 60 pens, which is 1 is giving me the value of 3. It's asking you how many pens sold at 12% profit. So if 1 unit is 3, what is 19 units? 19 into 3, that has to be 57 pens. 57 pens, right? So this is how we apply alligation. Okay, one more. A man has 40 kg of tea, a part of which he sells at 5% loss and the rest at cost price. Again, see profit and loss. In the business, he incurs a loss of 3%. Find the quantity. Again, quantity. Quantity means number. He sells at the cost price. So if you are selling something at cost price, that means suppose you have purchased something for 100 rupees and you are selling it also for cost, this same cost price. That means selling price is also 100. So this is what we need to apply here. So total is 40 kg. Fine. Let's apply. Sells at 5% loss. So 100 minus 5, that has to be 95. This is the first part. Second, rest at cost price means whatever price I have purchased, on the same price I am selling it. And overall, having a loss of 3%. So 100 I purchased, there is a loss of 3. That means it's 97, the same as previous case. So what is the difference? 100 minus 97 is 3. 97 minus 95 is 2. All right. Now, quantity he sells at cost price. So this is the quantity he sold at 5% loss. We can see. This is the quantity he's selling at the same cost price. So what is the overall quantity? This is the ratio of quantity now. Okay, remember. So again, profit loss given, but we have to take quantity because quantity is asked, right? So this is 5 and 5 units is actually equal to how much? We can say 40 kg is the total. So 5 is actually equal to 40 kg. So 1 will be equal to 8 kg. What is asked? Quantity sells at the cost price. Cost price is this 2. This is 100. This is cost price. So 1 is 8 kg. So 2 has to be 2 into 8. That is 16 kg. So 16 kg is my answer. Because quantity is asked, so I am also focusing on quantity. Earlier ratio was asked, I was focusing on ratio. Right? Okay, very important questions. Afterwards, trader has 50 kg of rice, a part of which he sells at 14% profit and the rest at 6% loss. On the whole, his loss is 4%. What is the quantity? sold at 14% profit and also at 6% loss. So total is 50 kg of rice, a part of which he sells at 14% profit. Okay. Let's say the cost price overall is 100. The first part he is selling at 114. This is 114. Second, 6% loss. So that is 94. On the whole, his loss is 4%. 4% is 96. 6 minus 94, that is 2. And this is 4 plus 14, that is 18. So this is in the ratio 1:9. If this is in the ratio 1:9, total is 50 kg. That means 1 and 9 total is 10. So I can write 10 is the value of 50 kg. 10 is the value of 50 kg. So 6% loss. This is the quantity at 6% loss, that is 9. So one value is 5 kg. 9 value will be 9 into 5, that is 45 kg. So this has to be my answer, 45 kg. Next one, the ratio of water mixed with the milk costing 36 rupee per liter, so that the mixture is 28 per liter. So here we'll assume that, okay, water is free, milk is giving some price. So water is 0, milk is 36 rupee per liter, and overall it is 28. So 36 minus 28, it is 8. 28 minus 0 is this. So that is 4, and further 14, we can do 2 twos and 2 sevens. So what is the overall answer? I have to mix water in 2 ratio, and I have to mix milk in 7 ratio. So milk is more. So what is the ratio of water mixed with milk? So the ratio is asked. So the ratio has to be 2:7. 2:7 has to be my answer. Next one, the ratio of milk mixed with water, where milk is costing 10 rupee per liter. Rate of mixture is this. So here again, because nothing given about water, so we'll assume it is 0 rupee per liter, and milk is 10 rupee per liter. Obviously milk is costlier than water. That's why we do this. It's a famous approach. Take water as 0. Overall mixture is 8.5. So what is the difference? It is 1.5 and it is 8.5. Taking out the decimal, it has to be 5 threes and 5 17s. So what is my final answer? It has to be 3:17. 3:17 has to be my final answer. Let's solve the next. It is saying the average of marks scored by students of a class is 68. That means this is the overall marks. Overall marks is 68. The average marks of girls is 80 and that of boys is 60. Let's say I write boys this side, girls this side. Let's say take this here. Let's say number of boys, number of girls. Overall is 68. Fine. The number of average of boys is 60. Average of girl is 80. So this is how much I can apply allegation as overall is given. This is 12 and this is 8. So this is 3:2. This is my ratio of number of boys of girls. Now, because boys and girls are there, so their number is to be written here. Quantity is to be written here, right? So what is asked? Average of marks scored by the students is this. Average of this. Find percentage of boys. So this is 3 are the number of boys. 3 are the number of boys. That means I can say that 3 is the number of boys. And what is the total? Total is 5. This 3 is the number of boys. You can see this is boy. And total is 3 plus 2, 5. It is asking the percentage. So 3 by 5 is, 60%. So 60% has to be my answer. 60%, right? 5 20s are 3 20s are 60. I hope this is clear. So let's move on to the next. Similar type. Average age of boys in a school of 600 students, fine, is 12 years. Okay. So overall is, and the average age of girl is this. Overall average age is 11 year, 9 months. 11 year, 9 months. So if I write this in years, it will be 9 by 12. So this will be 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. And boys is 12 years. This is boys, average is 12. And this is girls, average is 11. So this is basically like this. 11 3 by 4. Can I write it like 11 3 by 4? 11 3 by 4. And you know what is 11 3 by 4? 44 plus 3, 47 by 4. That means I can write this 47 by 4. This has to be 47 by 4. Now, apply allegation, a bit tough because of fraction. So let's take the LCM. Multiply this overall equation by 4. And that will give me, if this is multiplied by 4, that means this is multiplied by 4. So this also multiplied by 4. This also multiplied by 4. Making my things easy, it is 48. It is 44. It is 47. So the question has been changed to this now, that it is 48. It is 44. Overall is 47. So what is the difference? This is a number of boys and this is number of girls. So boys and girls. So this is 48 minus 47, 1. 47 minus 44, 3. So 3:1 is the ratio. Now, what is the overall? Overall given 3 and 1. That's overall is 4. And what is the overall value? Overall value is given as 600. There are 600 students overall. So 4 value is 600. What is he asking? Number of girls. Girls is this one. So asking about this is 1. So what is 1 value? It is 150. As 15 4 is 60. So the ratio was also 3:1, where 3 is the ratio of boy, 1 is the ratio of girl. Total is 4 and total is 600. We can equate 4 is 600, 1 is 150. So number of girls, they must be 150, right? Next one, a goldsmith has 2 qualities of gold, one of 12 carats, another of 16 carats purity. How much proportion should be mixed so that to make an ornament of 15 carats? So this is a very straightforward two qualities of gold. So first is 12 carat, another is 16 carat. Overall, we need 15. So let's apply allegation. It has to be 1:2. 15 minus 12, it is 3. So my overall answer has to be 1:3. That means he has to take this 12 carats 1 quantity and 16 carats 3 quantity. Then he can make this 15 carat purity gold. Next one, in what proportion grocer mix sugar at 12 per kg and 7 per kg to make 8 per kg. So per written, that means we can find it. 8 minus 7 is 1. 12 minus 8 is 4. This is my ratio, 1:4. Right? Next one. A person has a chemical of rupees 25 per liter. In what ratio should water be mixed? So 25 per liter chemical is there. In what ratio should water be mixed? By selling the mixture at 20 rupee per liter so that he may get a profit of 25%. Now, in this question, it is mentioning about the profit percent as well. So we have to very cautious. We have to be very cautious in this question where he is mentioning the selling price of mixture as well as some profit percent. Now, what we need to do? First, there is a chemical. So this is a chemical and this is water. So chemical is 25 rupee per liter. Water, we don't know. So it should be selling the mixture at rupees 20 per liter. Fine. So let's assume water at 1. The main problem with students, they will write here is they will say, okay, mixture is, sold at 20 rupee per liter. So they will write here 20. And that's where you are mistaken. Why you are mistaken? Now observe. Now see, this is 25 per liter. This is basically the cost price of first chemical. This is the cost price of second, or we can say the cost price of water. This is cost price of chemical, right? Now tell me, if you have 2 cost prices, if you have two cost prices, can you combine and write the selling price? My point is, if you have here cost price, here you are having cost price, here also you are having cost price, then the average, this is basically the average. I have told you this is actually the combined average. So can average be selling price? No. The point is, if you are taking cost price here and second time also cost price, then please take here cost price of mixture. Rather, don't take selling price of mixture here. This is what most student will do in this question. Else the question is easy. So the point is, because this is chemical, right answer. This is water. Water, nothing is given. We assume it's 0. So 25 rupee per liter per quantity given. Fine, there is no problem. Then selling price of mixture. Now I'll take you back to the profit loss concept, the basic one. Selling price of mixture is 20 rupee per liter, whereas the profit percent is 20%. Yeah. So profit percent is 20, you can say. So what is 20%? 20% is basically 1 by 5, where this 5 is the cost price, this is the profit. Okay. This 5 is the cost price, 1 is the profit. So what has to be the selling price? We can say selling price has to be 6. If selling price has to be 6, here it is given as 20 per liter, 20 rupee per liter. So one value should be 20 by 6. And I need to find cost price of mixture. So 5 value should be 20 by 6 into 5, isn't it? That means 100 by 6. That means 100 by 6. That means 100 by 6 is the cost price of mixture. I hope you're getting my point. You're getting my point. What I'm saying is that if profit percent is 20%, it is 1 by 5, then 1 has to be the profit and 5 is the cost price. So total selling price will be 6. That means if selling price is 6, that means I need to find cost price. So 5 value will be 20 by 6 into 5, 100 by 6. That means we can find 100 by 6 here. So the point is, if you're writing it 0, here it has to be, because 5 units is to be found, it has to be 100 by 6, right? What is this? This is cost price of mixture. 1 unit is there, 5 unit has to be 20 by 6 into 5. That's why 100 by 6. Now the same thing, 6 in the denominator, you need to multiply this by 6. So multiply by 6, multiply by 6, multiply by 6, making it 100. And this is 0 only. This is 150. So what is the ratio? My question has been changed to 150, 0, 100. And now I need to find the ratio. So what is the ratio now? We can answer very easily. The ratio has to be 100 minus 0 is 100. 150 minus 100 is 50. So what is my ratio? It is 2:1. So 2:1 is my ratio, which is the final answer. So the most important point you have to consider in this question is it has to be cost price of mixture, not selling price of mixture. Let's try to solve one more. In what ratio grocer makes 60 rupee per kg and 65 per kg is selling the mixture? Remember this word. If this is written selling the mixture, that means it's talking about selling price of mixture. So you have to find cost price of mixture. So, okay, so first let's find it. Cost price. If you have studied profit and loss, you can use this formula also if you are not comfortable in my way, that ratio method. The cost price is 100 upon 100 plus minus gain percent into selling price. So if this is that case, it should be, what is the gain here? Like in the last question also, if you are not comfortable, you can use this method also. What was the process? It was like 100 upon, earlier it was 25%, it is 125. For gain, I'll use plus sign. For loss, I'll use minus sign. Selling price was 20. So if you use it, it is basically 4 by 5. 4 by 5 is 16. Okay. Hanji. क्या हो बेटे? गड़बड़ कर दिया मैंने कुछ। वाह, सही आ गया, समझ आ गया। अभी तो है यार, अभी तो है गुडा। 30 क्वेश्चन करने हैं ना आज। All right, next question. A person has a chemical of rupees 25 per liter. In what ratio should water be mixed by selling the mixture at 22 rupee per liter so that he may gain a profit of 25%? Now, there is one basic thing I need from you in this type of question where please highlight this word first. This word is selling the mixture. Selling the mixture at this much. So, the point is if you are having cost price first time, cost price second time, then here also it should be cost price of mixture. Then only you can find the ratio of that. Okay, let's apply this. First, it is the chemical, then it's water. What is the chemical? It is 25 rupee per liter, fine. Next is 20 rupee per liter. Water is zero. The main problem in this question is if there is selling price of mixture given at 20 rupee per liter, so you can't write 20 here. This is the most important point. Why? Because this is selling price of mixture and we need to find cost price of mixture. We need to find cost price of mixture. So we can't write this. So for that, we need to understand that profit of 25%. What is 25%? 25% is 1 by 4, where 4 is the cost price, 1 is the profit. Now, if 4 is the cost price, 1 is the profit, what should be the selling price? 4 plus 1, 5. Because in order to earn profit of 1, you have to sell the thing at selling price. Now, in this question, selling price is given as 20. This is basically selling price of mixture. So, 5 units is equal to 20. I can write like this. Selling price, this is cost price of mixture. This is selling price. This is profit. So selling price of mixture is 5 and the value is 1. So one unit will be rupees 4 and I need to have cost price of mixture. So what is cost price of mixture? Cost price of mixture. 1 unit is 4. So 4 units will be 16. So that is 16. 4 units is 4 into 4, that is 16. That means 16 rupee per liter I can write in the allegation approach. Now I can apply my allegation approach. It is chemical, it is water. Chemical is 25 rupee per liter, water is 0 rupee per liter. It is 16 rupee because it is cost price. It is also cost price of water per liter. It also has to be cost price of mixture. Okay. See, it's very simple, basic. Two things cost price. If I'm combining them, average price will also be of cost price. It should not be of selling price. So it is 16 minus 0, that is 16. And 25 minus 16, it is 9. Right. So if it is this, that means 16 is to 9. Now, this is my ratio for the question. That means 16, I'll use this chemical and water I'll use in 9 ratio. Right? I hope this is clear. Very, very important question. Afterwards, let's do one more of the same type. In what ratio grocer mix 60 rupee per kg tea with 65 rupee per kg? Selling the mixture. Again, the same highlighting point. Selling the mixture. So change it to cost price of the mixture. So first, let's change. What is 10%? 10% is 1 by 10. So here the cost price is 10 and the profit is 1. So that means selling price has to be 11, right? So what is the selling price? It is 68.2. So 11 value is 68.20. So one value will be 11 6 66, 2.2, that is 11 2 22. So 6.2 rupee is my cost price of mixture. Now, if you're not comfortable in this method, you can apply the formula. In this question also, you can apply the formula. I'm writing the formula here. cost price is equals to 100. It's a basic formula of profit and loss. If you have not studied profit and loss so far, although I will cover that also very soon, 100 plus minus gain percent into selling price. This is the basic formula of cost. Finding the cost price in profit loss chapter. If you're not comfortable in this ratio approach, then use this. So here plus sign is for gain, minus is for loss. So here, what is the profit percent? 25. So 100 upon 100 plus 25. Selling price of mixture was 20. So this becomes 25 fours are 25 fives are 5 into 4 also giving you 60. So you can use this approach also, this formula also to find this cost price, because this was mixture. So this is also mixture, right? This is what you can use. Now, afterwards, in this question also, you can use it. It's your choice again. So let's use it. This I'll be rubbing. So selling cost price of mixture 100 upon 100 plus gain into selling price of mixture. You can highlight this and use it. Although I have solved it, it is coming out to be 6.2. Even if you use this 100 upon 100 plus 20, it is 110 and it is 68.2. If you solve, this will be, it is 6.2 into 10, that is 62. Right? 6.2 into 10, that is 62. Now here, just assume 11 to 11 6 are 2.2. So this is 10%, 68.2. So this is one value. So this was not, sorry, this is not cost price. This is profit. So profit is 1 unit. I need to find the cost price. Cost price is 10 units. That's why it is 6.2 into 10. That is 62 rupees. This is the cost price. Cost price has to be 62 rupees. It's coming here also and here. Earlier, it was profit. This is the value of 1. 1 is, you can see, 1 is the value of profit. So 1 is profit and 10 has to be cost price. So 10 value has to be 62 rupees. Now let's apply 60 rupee per kg, the first type. Second is 65 rupee per kg. So the second has to be 65 rupee per kg and overall has to be 62. I have got it. So what is the difference? 3. And what is the difference? 2. So this is my actual ratio, right? Next one, that is, next one has to be the ratio of quantity of sugar, sugar costing 20 rupee per kg and 15 rupee per kg. So 20 rupee per kg, 15 rupee per kg, mixed, should be mixed. Now, please highlight this, very, very important. They should be mixed so that it is no gain, no loss. That means in this case only, this is a very special case where selling price of mixture is actually equal to selling price, cost price of mixture. Why? Because there is a condition, no loss, no profit. Suppose I tell you that you purchased something at 10 rupee and you sells the same thing also at 10 rupee. What is the overall profit? You will say the difference of cost price of and the selling price is 0. That means it is no profit, no loss condition. So if there is no profit, no loss condition, in that case, selling price of mixture will be same as cost price of mixture. And now you can use directly the value which is given. So 20 per kg with 15 per kg and mixed sugar. The selling price of mixture is also 16. Here we can use it as there is no profit, no loss, and no profit, no loss only happens when there is a selling price and cost price equal. So that is 16 minus 15, 1 and 20 minus 16, 4. So this is my actual ratio. Remember, if this line is not given, then some gain percent or loss percent will be given. Then we need to find the cost price of mixture using the formula I have discussed. All right, next one. The average of the marks obtained in an exam by 8 students was 51. Now, please make sure 8 students, next type is coming. There are 8 students, number of students, their average marks was 51. And 9 other students, their average was 68. I need to find the combined average of all. This is the ratio of number of students. I need to find the combined average this time, the overall average of the 17 students. Now for this, remember this rule that whatever is the difference here, please write, very, very important. Yeah, you can find this by using the combined average formula, which I have discussed, because this is nothing but the combined average. This is A1 value. This is A2 value. This is N1 value. This is N2 value. You can use it like N1, A1. We have discussed this in this video only. And N2, A2 upon N1 plus N2. What is N1? N1 is 8 and it is 51. Next is 68 into 9 and A2. Basically, this is 9 into 68. So 9 into 68 and N1 plus N2 is 17. Now, if I need to solve this, take 17 common. 17 is common in both. 17 4s are 68, 17 3s are, so it has to be 24 plus 36. And that has to be 60. So 60 has to be my overall average. So without alligation method, you can use this approach to find the answer. But with alligation, let's learn, as it is far more easy than applying this basic combined average formula. So what will be happening is that, see, if this is 51, this is 68, fine. So remember this, that the difference of this, what? The difference of this has to be equal to the sum of the ratio. So what is the sum of 8 and 9? 8 and 9 is 17. So this difference is what? It is also 17. That means whatever is the ratio, that is the actual value. Means the point is, the ratio is actually 8x and 9x. Till we don't know the value of x. And this is 51, this is 68. So this value of x, if I know, then my question is very, very easy, right? So here, if the sum of these ratios, that is same as the difference of the above numbers, then this x value is actually 1, right? This is what it is denoting, that 8 value is, so it's saying that 17 value is equal to above 17. So 1 value equal to 1. That means 8x value, where x is also 1. This 1 is actually x. So x value is 1. So this ratio will be same. They are the considered. Now, they are considered as the same number. So 8. Now tell me, what should I subtract? 68. It should be 60, because 68 minus 8 is only 60. And 51 and 60 difference has to be 9, because x is 1. So this is 9 into 1, 9. The same thing here, the answer has to be 60. So this is how we find combined average. This is the next type. Next one, average weight of 30 out of 40 boys in a class is 60. So 30 boys out of 40, fine. That means remaining are 10. So number is given. So that means I can write this number here. Number of boys 30, number of boys 10. And first the average was 60 kg. Remaining 56, 10 boys is 56 kg. Now, what is the overall average? The same concept. Let's find the ratio first. The ratio is 3:1. Now, be very careful. What is the difference here? It is 4 kg. What is the sum here? It is also 4. So 4 is actually equal to 4 kg. That means 1 is equal to 1 kg. So this is the actual weight. 3 means 3 kg. And 1 means 1 kg. So this is 56 and this is 3. So average will be more. So this must be 56 plus 3, 59, or 60 minus 1 kg, 59. So average weight of the whole class has to be 59 kg. Remember, the difference of this and the sum of this must be in comparison with the ratio. If they are same, then whatever is the ratio written, that will be taken as the same. Average weight of, I guess we have done this, 55 kg. It was 56. Now it is 55. Let's see. 30 boys. And remaining is 10 boys. Then remaining average weight of 30 boys out of 40 is 63. This is 63 kg. Remaining boys' average weight is 55 kg. Overall, we need to find, write the ratio of the number of boys, 3:1. And what is the difference? Difference is, sorry, sum. The sum here is 4 units. What is the difference here? The difference here, it is 8. Now, this 4 units is actually equal to 8 kg. So 4 units is equal to 8 kg. So 1 unit is equal to 2 kg. So basically this 3 is actually multiplied by 2. It is becoming 6 kg. This 1 is also actually multiplied by 2. This is 2 kg. Right? Now, this is 6 and this is 2. This must be less than 2. This must be 61. And 55 plus 6 also 61. So what is my overall answer? 61 kg. So this part is very, very important. 4 units is equal to 8. That's why 1 is equal to 2. Just apply that. If 4 is 8, 1 is equal to 2. So 3 has to be 6 kg and 1 has to be 2 kg. Now, actual question has become this, that this is not 3. It is 6 kg. It is not 1. It is 2 kg. The actual question has been changed like this. This is 6 kg. This is 2 kg. Now apply like 55 plus 6, 61, or 63 minus 2 is 61. This is my answer, 61 kg. Next one, 10 kg wheat priced at 8 rupee per kg mixed with 15 kg average price of 4. Let's see. 10 kg first type wheat mixed at 8 per kg. This per kg is always written here. This is rupees 8 per kg. Second, 15 kg and 10 rupee per kg. Rupee 10 per kg. Now, overall, we need to find, let's find the ratio first. It is 2:3. The ratio of the number is coming out to be 2:3. Now, let's check their difference. So, it is 8 rupee per kg. It is 10 rupee per kg. So, what is their difference? It is 2. What is their difference? Their sum, it is 5. Now, there is a contradiction. 2 rupees is the difference here. Here, the sum is 5. So, I have to write 5 is equal to 2 rupees. So, 1 is equal to 2 by 5 rupee. And that is 0.4. So, 1 value is equal to 0.4 rupee. So, 2 value will be equal to, instead of this 10, it will be 2 value will be into 0.4. By 1 value is 0.4. So, 2 value will be 0.8 rupee. That means here it is 0.8, right? After that, 3 value will be, 1 value is 0.4. 1 value is 0.4. So 3 value will be 1.2 rupee. So that is 1.2 rupee here. Now, just apply 8, 1.2 and 10, 0.8. So this has to be 9.2 because 8 plus 1.2. Because this average must be lying between 8 and 10. So 8 plus 1.2, 9.2, and 10 minus 0.8, it is 9.2. So the average price will be 9.2 rupees per kg. A beautiful question. Next one. 7 kg of tea costing rupees 280 per kg. That's all. And see, if you are finding the last question tough, like by using that calculation, by ratio, you are feeling that it is tough. I guess this was the question. Yeah. So in this, you can apply the basic approach. That's why I've told you all the methods. Like this is 8 rupee per kg. It was 10 kg. And it was 10 rupee per kg. It was 15 kg. Overall is to be found. Overall is to be found. So what do? You apply N1, this is A1, this is N1, this is A2, this is N2. In this, calculation is easy. So you can solve it faster by this method also. Combined average is N1, A1 plus N2, A2 by N1 plus N2. So what is N1? This is 10, A1 is 8, N2 is 15, A2 is 10, N1 plus N2 is 25, 10 plus 15. So you can see that 80 plus 150, 230, 230 by 25. So you can solve it and you have your answer, right? 9 point, I guess 2 it was. Yeah. So in this way, you can go this way as well. You can go this way as well. And there is one more method which you can use for this, that is called weighted average. Weighted average is also we can use. But chalo, for the timing, let's learn these two methods first. So this one also, let's try. 7 kg of tea costing rupees 280 per kg. 7 kg of tea costing rupees 280 per kg. So 7 kg, fine. 7 kg of tea costing 280 per kg is mixed with 9 kg of tea costing 240 per kg, right? Find the average price per kg of the mixed tea. This is what we need to find. So again, you can multiply N1A1 plus N2A2 upon N plus N2. You can use it. Okay. And what we do is, let's take, what is the difference here? Difference. Sorry, sum here, it is 16. What is the difference? It is 40. So 16 is actually equal to 40 rupees. So 4 is equal to 10 rupee. Yeah. So 1 will be equal to 10 by 4. That is 2.5. So 1 is equal to 2.5. So 7 will be equal to into 2.5. And 9 will be also equal to into 2.5. So 25 sevens are 175. So this will be 17.5. 25 nines are 225. So this is 22.5. Now our question has been changed. So to this 17.5 and 22.5. Right. So this is, I'll write here. And this I'll write here. Now what is the difference? Sorry. Now what is the difference? This must be more than this, but so this must be 257.5. And if you subtract 22.5 from 280, is it verifying it? Subtract 23. This will be 257 only. Hai. So yeah, so this is correct. So 257.5 is your answer. Right? So this is the second approach we can use to find combined average. Now, let's discuss the third approach. It is like, you see, this is quite easy one, like, but this is weighted average. It is like, let's apply this one in the last question first. Although we are finding overall average, na, so we can apply this in everyone. So let's apply somewhere here. Chalo, let's apply it here. I guess this was different type. So we started from here. Let's apply the third approach here. And the third approach name is combined weighted average. Weighted average approach. Okay, note this, very, very important. What happens is 8 students are having 51. I have told you two approaches. One is basic formula, another is the difference and the sum. Difference in ratio is equal to sum of the above. So the third is weighted average. That is, there are 8 students, their average is 51. And 9 students, their average is 68. Now, what is, we have to find the overall. Okay. So let's say if this 8 students, like, let's say that the average is 51 only. Let's say the average is 51 only. That means these 8 students have got 51. Fine. That means there is no change in this average. 51, I am taking it for 8 students. Fine. Now, it is 68. How much extra it is? 68 is how much? 17 extra? Yes. And this 17 extra has to be, this 17 extra has to be divided among all the 17 students. Because see, if suppose there are 51 students and I am taking the average is 51, that means there is no change. But this 68 is telling that there is 17 number extra coming. And that 17 must be divided in this ratio because there are in class 17 students. So it should be 52. 52 has to be my average. And I guess we have solved this by using that method also. It was like 51 and 9 other students 68. And it was in the ratio 8:9. So the sum here must be equal to the difference here. It was 1. So it is coming out to be 51 plus 9, 60, 68. Okay. Again, I try. If this is 51 and it is 68, this is for 8 student, this is for 9 student. Okay. If I assume 51 is the average, fine. Plus, how much extra? It is 17 extra. 17 extra. And this is for 9 students. Yes. And total is 17. Okay. So now try the third approach, whose name is weighted average. Weighted average. This I will discuss in average also, but here also there is a need to discuss. This is the third method to solve the allegation problems. So first method, I have told you this N1, A1. Second method, I told you the difference, the difference at the top must be equal to the sum at the bottom. Then we find that way. The third is weighted average. Now, what is happening in this? See, if there are 8 students, their average is 51. There are 9 other students, their average is 68. Overall, I need to find. Let's say I take the overall average as 51 only. Okay. I take the overall average as 51. Fine. Now, this 68 is how much extra? 17 extra than 51. And this is for not one student. It is for 9 students. It is for 9 students. So if this is for 9 students and this overall, this is the extra sum and this is overall divided among all these 17 students. That means the overall average is 51 plus 9. That is 60 kg. 60 kg. Again, I repeat, 51 I took as the average. Now, from 51, this 68 is 17 extra and this is for 9 students. So overall student, they will be getting 153 extra. And this 153, which 9 students are getting extra, this must be divided among whole class because we are finding combined average. That means first group is combined with the second and the total number of students are 17. That's why it's 60 kg. If I take some other number, let's say, you may think that if I'm taking 51, answer is coming. You can take some other number. 8 students, 51. 9 student, 68. Let's say I take 54. If 54 is the average, that means for these 54, suppose is the average. This is 51. So this is basically 3 less. 3 less for how many students? For 8 students. And 54. This is how much more? This is, I have taken 54. This is 14 more, right? 54 and 68. Difference is 14. And this 14 is for 9 students. And this overall will be divided among these all students, which are 17. Now, if you solve, it is minus 24. And this is 126 by 17. How much this is coming out to be? It is 102 by 17. That is giving you plus 6. So 54 and this is plus 6. Again, your answer is 60. But this is the brilliant formula to find the combined average, right? Let's apply in other questions also, which we have solved. Now 30 students out of 40. So there were 30 students. Their average is 60 kg. Then there are, I write it here so that you don't get confused. So this is 30 students, 60 kg. Remaining 10 boys is 56 kg. Now overall is to be found. Let's take the best is take this as overall, 56 as overall. How much extra is there? 4 extra is there in 60. And this 4 is for 30 students, or you can take the ratio. 4 is for extra for 3 students. Yeah. This is 3. Okay. 30 students, so 3. And this overall is divided among 4 students. So this is 59 was our average, right? 59 was our average in this case. Remember, we did like this, 30 students, 10 student, then 60 is the average, and average weight of remaining 10 is 56. So we have solved like this. Okay, the difference here, the difference on the top must be equal to the sum at the bottom. So these both were same. So that's why this is the actual answer. 60 minus 1, 59, and 59 minus 3, 56. So we can see you can apply this method in all the questions and have your answers more faster even than the allegation method. Like 30 boys out of 40. So 30 boys, average is 63. Remaining 10 boys, average is 55. So let's take the overall average as 55. How much extra? It is 8 extra, and the ratio is 3:10. So it is for 3 students, and this will be divided among all. So this becomes 55 plus 6, that is 61 is the answer. You can apply this approach also. Similarly, here also 10 kg. If the quantity is given, then it is very easy. 10 kg of wheat price 8 per kg. 15 kg of wheat price 10 per kg. This is more simple. I refer the basic method N1 A1 plus N2 A2 by N1 plus N2. Although you can use this also. 8 already is there. This is 2 extra, and the ratio is 2:3. So this 2 extra will be for 3 people, and the total is 5. So 8 plus 6 by 5, that is 1.2. So answer was 9.2. And this was our answer also in the previous case. Similarly, you can apply 7 kg of 280. 280 rupees, 7 kg. 9 kg, 240, 9 kg. Overall, fine. Let's take 240 as the overall. What is the extra? Extra is 40 kg. So 40 kg, and this is for 9 students, and it will be distributed among all. So you can solve 4 4s are 16, 4 10s are 2, 5. So 40, 240 plus 45 by 2, 22.5. This becomes, just a second, 9 to the 45. 40 is the extra, na? 40, acha, just a second. Here I have been mistaken. This is, okay, let's apply the same here also. 280, and this is 7 kg, and this is 249 kg. Fine. So if I take 240 as the average, extra is 40 kg, and it is distributed for 7 kg, and the overall is 16. So just solve. 8 2s are 8 5s are. So this becomes 35 by 2, that is 17.5. So 240 plus 17.5, 257.5, which was also our actual answer. I hope this is clear. Now let's solve the next type. A shopkeeper bought 80 kg of sugar at 13.5, 120 at 16, mixed them with a profit of 20% by selling the whole mixture. Now, this is the same type where we have discussed selling price of the whole mixture is there. So this has to be very clear. So first, let's find the overall cost price of the mixture. So either you apply the basic formula 100 upon 100 plus gain into selling price of mixture. What is that? Now, this is what we need to find. That's why this is the next type. That's why this is the next type. Right. So let's try. This is not known. How can we find it? Right. Let's try. So 80 kg of sugar at 13.5 per kg. Fine. This is the first variety of sugar. This is 80 kg. Second, its price is 13.5 per kg. Second, 120 kg of sugar at the rate of 16 per kg, right? And now we need to find this combined average. Then, then we can find the selling price of mixture. Basically, this is asked here. The thing which was given earlier in the earlier questions, that has to be found here. Now, I'll use the simple approach of the latest method we have discussed. That is the weighted average. Because here, if you solve like this, you can like, here, what is the difference? Difference is 2.5. What is the sum here? It is 5. So the sum is 2 plus 3, 5, and the difference is 2.5. So basically 5 value is equal to 2.5. They are half. So 5 value is equal to 2.5. So one value will be 0.5. So if one value is 0.5, two value will be 1 only. Are you getting my point? See, this is 5. 5 value is 2.5. So basically one value is half. The two value is 1. And 3 value is 1.5. So basically the question has been changed to this now. This is changed to this 1, 1.5, 1, 1.5. So this is what is this? 13.5 plus 1.5 has to be 15. That means this is my cost price of mixture. Cost price of mixture. If I have got it like this, cost price of mixture, what is selling price? By profit is 20%. Profit is 20% means that 1 by 5, 20% is 1 by 5. So 5 is the cost price, 1 is the profit. So 5 value is given as 15 rupees. So 1 value will be 3 rupee. And what is the selling price? 5 plus 1, 6. So 6 value will be 6 into 3 by 18 rupees. 18 rupees is my answer for this question. Now, another type, you can solve this by the second approach we have just discussed. That is, or even after getting this 15, selling price is equal to this formula. If you understood or familiar with, you can apply directly. Selling price is equal to cost 100 plus minus gain percent by 100 into cost price. From here only I derived the earlier formula, which I have told you in this video only, that cost price will be, this is going that side, this is going this side, 100 by 100 plus minus gain percent and into selling price. Right? This I discussed. So this was derived from selling price formula only. So if you know this, it is like after finding this 15, you can apply directly. 15, it is 120 by 100. So you can find it directly. This is 6, this is 5, this is 3. So answer was 80. Okay. Now you can solve this question by using the weighted average approach. That is 80 kg and this was 120 kg. This was 13.5 and this was how much? 16 per kg. So what is the ratio? First, let's find the ratio. It's 2:3. 2:3. Fine. The question is changed that it is 2 and this is 3. Okay. And this is the ratio given. So if this is ratio given, what is the overall average? Overall average, let's take 13.5. Okay. 13.5 as the, or if you are not comfortable, take 14 as the average. Take 14 as the average. So this is half less minus half, and this is distributed among 2 people, plus this is 16. So this is 2 more distributed among 3 people. And now this overall is distributed among all people. So this is 5. So if you see, this is 14 plus, this is half into 2. This is 1. So minus 1 plus 6 by 5. And this is coming out to be 6 minus 1, 5. So this was 13. So 6, this is how much? 6 minus 1, 5. 5. So this is 14 plus 5 by 5. That was 15. So 15 is my cost price. Now, in order to get 20%, you can directly multiply by 1.2 because it is basically 120 by 100, which is 100 plus gain upon 100 into cost price of mixture. So this is coming out to be 18 again. A very good question using all the concepts combined together. Next one. Let's do one more, same type. 15 kg of rice at 29 per kg. So 29 per kg, 15 kg of rice. 25 kg at 21 rupee per kg. It is 25. What is the ratio? It is 3:5. Now, mixture of both types at 27. Now, this is selling price of mixture given. Please make sure you don't be mistaken here. It is selling price of mixture. If selling price of mixture is given, we have to find the cost price of mixture. Apply the formula or use it directly. But the problem is that there is no gain percent given. So if there is no gain percent given, how can we find? Yeah, using option, that is another thing. But in this question, raw, there is nothing given. So let's find out this first using our approach of finding the combined average. Then we can find it very easily. So let's find it. So this has to be 29 and this. So what is the difference? What is the difference here? It is 8. And what is the sum here? 8. So this is same. So 29, 5 and 21, 3. So this has to be 24. 24 is the mean price. 21, 24, it is 3. And 29, 24 is 5. So this is 24. So that means can I find cost price of mixture? It is 24. Selling price of mixture is 27. So what is the overall profit? Profit is selling price of mixture minus cost price of mixture. That is 3 rupee. So what is profit percent? Profit percent is profit by cost price into fund. So this is one step ahead of the last type, right? So this is 3 and cost price of the mixture is 24. So 3 by 24 is 1 by 8. 1 by 8 is 12.5%. This is my answer. And again, you can use the second approach, 29 per kg. Another is 21 per kg. The ratio was 15 and 25. The ratio was 3:5. So let's take 21 as the average. If 21 is the average, then extra is 8 for 3 people. Yeah. And this is distributed among all the 8 people. So this is 21 plus 3, 24. So 24 is the cost price of mixture. Selling price of mixture 27. So profit is 3 on 24, 1 by 8. That is 12.5. So the second formula will make your life even more easy. Okay, next one. Shopkeeper bought 15 kg at 29 per kg, 20 kg at 22 per kg. So 15 kg at 29 and 10 kg, 20 kg, 15 kg at 29, 20 kg for 22 per kg. 3s and 4s. So this is 3:4. So this is the ratio. Now, what is the difference? It is 7, and here also the difference is 7. That means the same value will be used. So what should be the combined average? We can write it. This is 29 minus 4, that is 25. 22 plus 3, that is 25. 25 is the cost price of the mixture. So selling price of the mixture is 27. Now, what is the profit? Profit is difference between the two, that is 2. So 2 by 25. 1 by 25 is 4%. 2 by 24 is 25 is 8%. So similarly, you can find this question using the other approach as well. Like this, if this is 15 kg rice for 29 and 20 kg rice for 22. So just apply the second approach, making the things easy. This is 3:4. So now take the average, combined average 22. This is taking 7 extra for 3 people and distributed among all 7 people. So 22 plus 3, it is 25. The cost price of mixture 25, selling price of mixture 27. So it is 2, and by 25 into 100, again the answer is coming out to be 8%. So 8% is the answer in this case as well. Let's solve the next one. Shopkeeper makes 2 types for rupees 18 and rupees 30 per 100 kg each. Fine. So this time it is per 100 kg and mix them in the ratio 7:3. So this ratio is given, that is 7:3. Fine. The ratio is given for 7:3 and he sold that mixture at 18.15 per 100 kg. So this per 100 kg is just to confuse you. So don't get confused. It is rupees 18 This is rupees 13 per 100. So per 100 is the price which we write here every time. Mix them in the ratio 7:3. Ratio is given. Fine. So applying the approach, the sum here, it is 10. The difference here is 5. So basically, this value 10 is equal to 5. So one value will be half. So 7 value will be 3.5. 3 value will be 1.5. So this will be 13 plus 3.5, 16.5. And this is 18 minus 1.5 is also 16.5. So this is basically 16.5 is the cost price of the mixture. Now selling price of mixture is 18.15. Cost price of the mixture is 16.50. Can you find the profit percent? Yes. So what is the difference? That is a profit. So the profit is a difference. What is that? So this is 5. This is 7. Right. This is 5. This is 11 minus 5, 6. Sorry, this is 6. Now this is the 1.65. 1.65 by cost price. That is 16.5 into 100. That is 10% because it is 10% of this. So it is 10% profit in the as the answer of the question. And you can solve this using the second approach as well. This is 18. This is 13. This is 7:3. So take 13 as the average. What is the extra 18 has? It is having 5 and it is among 7 students. So 7 overall is 10. So this is 13 plus 35 by 10. That is 3.5. This becomes 16.5. So now you can again compare and got your answer as 10%. Right? Next one, an item bought at 35 per kg and itne 2 items in the ratio this sold at this, and what is the profit percent? Same, 35 rupee per kg and 40 rupee per kg. Ratio is 1:4. So first method we are using. So write this here somewhere down. Next is 52 per kg. Fine. This is selling price of mixture. So we can't apply it. First, let's apply the sum here is 5. The difference here is also 5. So this value will be same. So 35 plus 4, 39, and 40 minus 39 is 1. So this is our cost price of mixture. And if cost price of mixture is there, so selling price of mixture is 52 and cost price is 39. So cost price is 39. What is the difference? 13 and cost price is 39. So 1/3 is how much? 33.33. So 33.33 has to be my answer of this question. Using the second approach, you can solve it. 35 rupee per kg, 40 rupee per kg. Ratio is 1:4. Even the first approach is good over here, like N1 A1 plus N2 A2 by N1 plus N2. A bit of calculation, but again, we can solve. This is not a tough calculation. So this is 195 by 5. This is 5 3. It's coming out to be 39. Then we can compare. The difference is 13 by 39. This is 1/3. That is 33.33. Third approach, 35 and 40. This is 1:4. So let's take 35 as the average. What is the extra other person is taking? It is taking 5 extra, which is for 4 people. And total number of people are 5 plus 1 plus 4, 5. So the combine is 39. Then also you can compare. The difference is 13 between selling price of the mixture and cost price of the mixture. And it is on 39. So 1/3 into 100. Again, your answer is coming out to be 33.33%. So that's all for this session. I hope you have enjoyed learning. So thank you. Thank you so much for watching.